What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Washington's offense takes the field to start this game off. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it pushed down at the 39.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Bruins trying to cash it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. and he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Evans. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Coleman. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the back. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough, football with the run. And he'll release it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Finds a tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Williams looking for a man. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Goes to the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Boston. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Boston. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Illinois went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Illini ever do that? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down.
Timeout, UCLA.
Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Berger. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Williams looking for a man. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Off play action on first down. Touchdown, Huskies. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Green.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Boston. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Williams will pass. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Picked off to stop the threat.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
One more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll keep it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. He's loose. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good timing on the quick out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Williams looking for a man. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. On the run, it's Berger. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Williams will pass. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Washington right back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Washington. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.